Welcome back to part 10 of my King Harold Godwinson game. We participated in and won a crusade in which our house now rules this kingdom of Pomerania. We've married our childhood crush and friend and recently conceived a child with her. So hopefully we will have a child soon, unless something goes horribly wrong. And probably what we're going to look to do in this part is expand a little bit. I have no idea how this guy got so much land. The Kingdom of Norway used to hold this land up here, but somehow he got it away, despite just being a duke. Norway actually very weak right now. The unfortunate thing is I can't get both parts at once, which I would rather do. So I might wait for this. 25 years, though. I could just declare two separate wars and win them both easily, but I think I'll just wait. It just seems like a little bit of a annoyance to actually go and do that. I don't have a claim here, so I'm just going to fabricate one, I think. Well, one of the things that I should definitely do is go on a pilgrimage. Thankfully we have this pilgrimage site very close by, Canterbury. So let's go and do that. We've got a dynasty legacy. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely good here. Our wife has a congenital trait, so reinforcing them seems really, really good. Yeah, let's do that. Secular pilgrimage? Personal scheme success chance, or more pious. Yeah, let's go for this. We do have a fairly pious character. So we have had a son. He did not get our inheritable trait, unfortunately. Prince Tostig. Maybe we continue on the family tradition. Go from Harold Godwinson to Godwin Haroldson, back to Harold Godwinson, back to Godwin Haroldson. So a potential future king has been born. Okay. It has been an honor. Okay. We're going to educate our son personally. Let's hold court. We're not going to try to get rid of the Welsh people. Okay. There you go. Pretty good knights that we have, actually. University student donates gold. Oh, thank you. I guess one of the things that we could do also is take the university visit. See if we can't get that 5th star education. Yeah, maybe I'll do that as well. No. No, thank you. Speaking of which, how strong are you? So her alliance is her duke, so that's not so much that she can call to war. So that's him. No, we don't want that. We want to take the Dijer. So we're a little bit stronger. Neither of us have any alliances just yet. And we have a lot more gold than her. So this shouldn't be too hard. Going to war with my cousin. This land is rightfully England's, so we're going to take it from her. Oh, -9 actually. That's a little bit more than I wanted. Good thing we have a huge buffer here. We have no alliances yet. We're not really learning a language. I guess we could learn Welsh. Yeah, let's do that. Brythonic. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah, no, let's just pass on that. 5 months here. They might end up getting that, but it's not too big of a deal. So our little nephew has come of age. He'll be a good knight. He'll fight with us in the next war that we fight in. Probably for the Isle of Man after that. Can we get down there in time? Nice. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. So we did get a warning just after our 16th birthday. And now the time has come. The good news is we've had a son, so we're not going to have to become our older sister. The bad news is that our son is 1 year old. The silver lining here is that she is actually pregnant again, so we're going to have like a backup sister or brother. This is not a guarantee that we die, but it's an 80% chance. So it looks like King Harold III might be coming to an early grave here. Let's see what happens. And we have died. He drowned. A zealous man, he fought for the glory of God against the heathens in one of the greatest holy wars of recent history. So it was not, in fact, King Harold III who was the chosen one. He reigned for even shorter than his father and grandfather did, unfortunately. King Godwin II now comes into the throne. Just a mere child. But we've managed to inherit all of our father's land, and our mother is pregnant. She has become a drunkard now that my father has died. Such a shame. I'm going to switch him in here since he is actually a vassal. Yep. You, and Reeve? Duke. Yeah, let's put you in there. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. 170. We're making a lot less gold now, unfortunately. 21. We were at -9, I think, before. So it's because our bishop doesn't like us quite as much, I think. I'm going to tell her tough luck, because I don't really want to spend gold right now. We don't want to piss our archbishop off, because then he's going to give us even less gold. Forming a friendship with him. Let's do that. We want him to like us. So it looks like we ended up winning the battle. I don't want to give up on this war, but I'm losing a lot of gold very quickly. And we're pretty likely to face some factions here, given that we are just 1 year old. Liberty faction, though. So we have had a brother, our late father, and our mother. Unfortunately, neither of us got the trait. But Prince Ealdred, or maybe we'll name him after our father, Harold Haraldson. Yep. So it's just the two of us. Really, really good thing to have a backup, though. I don't want to play as my my aunt. None of these are great. We'll go with that. Yeah. So we might let this go off. We'll see. I would like to win this war, but I might just white piece it because I don't really want to be in a war for too long here. Although it's going to make this guy like us quite a bit more, since we're going to be giving him the land. Yeah, thankfully this is just a Liberty faction and not like a Dissolution faction or something like that, or a Claimant faction. Where are you going there? Ugh, come on. So I'm 1. And I can get either Patient or Impatient. So these are some of the new ones, hey, from Wards and Wardens. You don't usually get a choice this early. I'm not really a fan of Impatient, but Patient I like. So I think I'll take it. Yeah. Parochial vassals will like me more because of that. The Tower of London is finishing up here, which raises our fort level significantly, so that's really good. Definitely makes our capital a lot more defensible. Yeah, they're going to send an ultimatum, and I'm just going to give into it. I guess I have no choice. So we're going to lose some dread and some prestige, and they're going to get autonomous vassals. But it's certainly better than going to war with them so quickly. Who should I choose to educate us? Court physician. I don't really want to pick her because she doesn't have great traits. On the other hand, she is intelligent, and I believe that intelligent does make you a better tutor. So maybe we will choose her, our mother, to raise us, me and my younger brother. Who passed here? That's unfortunate. 14, not quite good enough. 13, also not quite good enough. She's a strong vassal, though. I think I'm just going to put this guy in here for now. So hopefully going to wrap this war up pretty quick. 90%. Oh no. How did you see that down that quickly? Okay, come here, you. Okay. I imprisoned her, but I will just free her. Okay, so there's that. Force our demands. Back to peacetime again. And then we'll free these prisoners. I guess I could pay that off. Just use it eventually. I was going to cancel it, but I might as well just let it go off. So he died from a seizure. So now this guy, he's pretty good though. He's got Hail and Diligent, and he's going into Marshal, so he might end up being a decent Marshal for us. Both of you are poor at being a wet nurse, so maybe we'll go and find one. My aunt and regent. What did she do? Okay, so we'll pick the excellent wet nurse. Embezzled from me. Ah. I will forgive her. Guess we'll get a alliance with him. Our uncle. Potential alliances. They're not quite willing to, though. Let's do this. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of stabilizing a little bit here. We're still only 2, so we got a bit of a difficult road forward here. Yeah, really happy that we at least got a little brother or sister. So now she wants her son, who's not even her heir, it's her third-born son, to marry my mother. I'm going to say no. We might end up going to war with Scotland more. This is interesting. So these events can pop up, I guess, when you're a child, but when I started playing my previous character, they weren't popping up for me, so maybe they have to come up in childhood. I'm not sure if you pass on this, will you still get the chance at more traits later? I would hope so. Both Chaste and Lustful are decent. This would give us quite a bit of piety quite early, because we'd be getting one more per month very quickly. And also, all of our vassals are Catholics, so they're all going to like us quite a bit more. It's going to reduce our fertility, but that's not usually that big of a deal. Lustful is also really good, but less so in Catholicism because it's sinful. So it's more like, do I want to become chaste, or do I want to like wait and see if I can get a different one later? I think I'll take it, actually. That's quite good for piety and for getting our vassals to like us as well. So I think I'll take it. Offer a hostage? No, no, no. Interesting. Huh, so he'll accept it. Who's that? His daughter and my brother. I don't really see the need for that. It's interesting just to explore the options, though. So at least the scales of power are as low as they can get. Yeah, so her loyalty is situational. She might be a little bit scared to take action against us because she's shy and craven, but she's also greedy, gluttonous, so she's kind of self-interested in that regard. This one's interesting. I would like the puppy, but if I give it to my bishop, then he becomes my friend. He has a nice trait, so his health, he should be around for a while, so I think I'm going to do that. It's going to max out his opinion of us, so we're getting as much money as possible. 14.3. Yeah, our income is really, really good now. And with that, I think I'm going to upgrade my castle into a keep, so we can keep growing these buildings eventually. Yeah, like we already get 3 traits and we're 3 years old. I think I'm going to take Brave. It makes sense. It's a great trait, and I'm not going to take Craven. So it swings in my favor, but she goes from situational to self-interested. This one makes it swing in her favor a little bit. Okay, we'll go for that. So what is that? It's just a special soldier. Okay, 400 extra troops, inherited non-succession. It's not too bad. So King Godwin Haroldson, King Godwin II, is a patient, chaste, and brave 3-year-old. We don't even have a trait yet. What do you call it? An education focus. I wonder if we even get one. So she's raising our crown authority back up to 2, which is good. We want that, and then we're also getting this scapegoat. So all of our vassals have a lot more opinion of us. So I'm definitely going to accept that. We'll be blaming this on our aunt in case anyone is upset about it. They might form another faction against us, try to get that back down, but I'm definitely happy to have level 2 crown authority, that's for sure. Got a lot of child vassals here. So what's going on with you? War against the tyranny. Looks like they're going to succeed, though. Oh wow, he'd be a really good vassal, though. Damn, that's too bad. So it looks like his younger brother is revolting against him. Yeah. So my brother got bossy. I don't have one because I already have all 3 of my traits, I'm assuming. So we can just go into whatever we want. I guess I'll give him martial education. If I can just pick whatever, I'll probably end up going into stewardship. She keeps trying to get marriages with us. I'm not really into it, though. We might have to go to war with Scotland a little bit. It's not a bad ally to have. She does have 5k, but we'll see. So by the time this character is of age, hopefully we'll have Chronicle writing. Oh, I guess 22 years. It's going to be a little bit longer. But we do plan to get this Duchy of Cornwall back eventually. It's just taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. I'll definitely keep an eye on him. Who are you? Okay, so this is like my uncle's daughter. She actually has a nice trait. And she's in a house. So maybe what we'll do is just try to find someone with good prowess to serve as a knight. 33? That's not too old. Yeah, he's really good. Just get some better knights in our court. Anyone else? You're 22. How about you? Not sure if I want someone sadistic. Maybe a little bit less evil. How about you? Swedish. Yeah, you're good. You served in the Crusade as well. Who else do we got here? So my cousin. Don't really need to get him married, though. Maybe we'll just get him married to her. Maybe he'll have more kids. And then you, also my uncle, you can marry my wet nurse. How about that? We might get some more kids in our court this way. I guess we could get our mother remarried. We might have some half-siblings. I'll just wait a little bit on that, though. Yeah, I'll just wait a little bit on that. We could always marry her off for a alliance as well. Yeah, let's get an alliance with her. She's our vassal. Oh, interesting. So they married each other. She already has children, though, who are going to inherit her duchy. So does he. Yeah, I think that they've both had children from previous marriages. So they're not going to combine, which I would rather avoid, getting another huge duchy in here again. So I'm going to try to keep these kind of like broken up. Stewardship, martial, or learning by 1. I think I will go with stewardship until I can get enough to hold all my holdings. Stewardship +1. I think that's probably worth using. Yeah, I don't know how much time I'm going to spend in martial, so let's take that. That gets us up to 6 out of 6, so that's good. I guess, yeah, we don't really get a... I always forget what this is called. Childhood trait. Yeah, we don't get a childhood trait because we already have 3 traits. So I'm just going to go into stewardship. And I'm assuming I'm not going to get any trait choices when I'm growing up as well, since I already have 3. Maybe we'll get 1 more. Sometimes you get characters with 4, like our mother does have 4 as well, so... I wouldn't mind getting 1 more. It would be really nice to get something like diligent or temperate or something like that, but I think we're probably just stuck with these 3, which are not bad. It's hard to complain about the 3 that I got. Renown, yeah. That's a good choice. It's a good thing we spent our... Oh no! We spent our prestige getting monastic communities, but then whoever became the new culture head got astute diplomats. It's not terrible, though. It's not terrible. It's just not one that I would personally go for. So this is the King of Castile wants to marry my mother. It's a pretty nice alliance. I don't know if we need it. Yeah, I think I'll accept it. So, she's lived a lot of life. in 28 short years here. Her third marriage, her first husband died, her second husband died. Her child is already a king, and she's been queen of 2 different areas, England and Castile. That's interesting. So I believe that she can still raise us, even though she's not in our court. She still is our guardian. So we don't need to switch out on that. Yeah, I think this makes sense. I'll take the stress hit to learn her language, because her language is relevant. We have it inside of our realm here, so these guys are going to like us more because we speak their language. So that's a nice little event to get. Anglic and Brythonic. Scots, do you speak Anglic? Yeah, you speak Anglic, okay. Norse Gael. Godalic language, that's probably the next one to learn. I think the Irish speak Godalic as well, yeah. So let's try to learn that language in a bit. Or I guess we could do it now, actually. 95%, yeah, let's do it. And then a lot of the times when you're in your childhood still, you'll get events to just, like, execute the scheme immediately, and then since it's 95%, you'll just learn it very quickly. Yeah, that's not bad. 19. I guess a lot of that is coming from our weapons and our book here that gives us some prowess, but it's a very strong infant, very strong 6-year-old. We got another Crusader as a knight in our court. That's pretty good. The keep is almost done building here, so we're going to be able to upgrade some of the buildings in our capital. Military academies is great. Gives you more knights, gives you more knight effectiveness, makes your army cheaper. I could always also get like tax offices just for more gold. Yeah, let's just go for the military academies. We are going to be doing a decent amount of war eventually, if I can ever get a character that stays an adult for more than a few years. How old did he die, actually? 23, wow. So our half-brother or sister is going to become King of Castile, so that's actually going to be like an alliance. So this guy pulled the exact same move that he pulled before, where somehow he got my aunt in his prison and then basically forced her to relinquish the title of regent to him. He looks really, really old for 49, I gotta say. He has had some kids eventually, though. Spindly. Interesting. Wow, so she was married to the King of Galicia and had the current King of Castile and then got married over here. So these kids are actually the siblings of the King of Castile. So let's see here. My half-brother. Oh, of course, he gets intelligent. Ugh. What can you do? Should have been me. Oh, he's actually Anglo-Saxon. How did that happen? Oh, he's Anglo-Saxon. Wow. Further my stewardship focus. Get an intrigue or get a marshal. I do like the idea of furthering my focus. Although forging a friendship with my brother seems like a pretty good thing as well. So let's grab the marshal, and then I'm sure if we get one more event that gives us friendship with him, then it's probably going to become a real friendship. Claim throne of me, that's almost certainly my regent. Oh, that's interesting. Anglo-Saxon Jimena. Yeah, so their kid is Anglo-Saxon. Prince Osmond of House Yemena. Very, very interesting. When did he become Anglo? So his father... I mean, like, I guess maybe his mother raised him and then converted culture? Really, really interesting. You don't often see that. That's kind of cool. But that's a nice alliance to have. We actually share culture with them as well. That's cool. That it ended up working out like that. Thank you, Mother. These are pretty low chance to get them. It's only 20 stress, though. Yeah, no, let's not get too stressed out as a kid here. Just take it easy for now, I think. Prince Harold Haraldson, yeah. So I don't think we're gonna have a very eventful childhood. Oh, you know, let's start doing this on cooldown. Actually, sometimes I forget about this, but we should be able to get some at least cool events. And there's a lot of events from these meet peers that can increase your stat, increase your attributes. So hopefully we can get some of them. Welcome. Okay. So she's up to no good. She does have Rakish and Lustful, so... Oh, so my Archbishop becomes my best friend now. He's gonna die eventually, and that's gonna give us a huge stress hit. But I'd rather take that than the other options. Sigrid of Godwin? Okay. The game begins. Let's play. I'll buy another ball. 25% chance of a stewardship. Or artifact reduction decay. Okay, that's not very great. What's going on here? Only a 10% chance of the negative one. 49% chance we gain a prowess. 40% chance we gain a prowess and an intrigue. Okay, let's go for that. So we got the prowess. It's not too bad. 50% chance of a stewardship. 50% chance of a marshal. 50% chance of a diplomacy. This one also gets us a prestige, though. We already have a lot of stewardship, so maybe I'll go for the marshal, because it also gets us prestige. Boom, there we go. Nice. I'll pardon her, since we are allied with her as well. What's going on here? Some type of revolt. Ooh, 43% chance we gain strong. Let's go for it. I rescue him. I made a friend. I did not become strong, though. Oops. Okay, well that's done. Hopefully we'll become strong at some point. I guess we can get it as an adult, too, from training for whatever it is. I believe we have that. Yeah. Strong is more common in our culture type, so hopefully we'll be able to get it at some point. Learning by 1, martial by 1. Or stewardship by 1. I think I'll go for the learning. What's the point in getting him in my court? I don't know. Is he not already in my court? Yeah, he already is. I could be closer to a friendship with him, but yeah, I think I'll go for the learning. Holy Stick artifact. Wow. Getting lots of interesting events, at least. Which of these do I like the least? We're pretty likely to go into stewardship. I don't want to give up any of these. I guess we don't really need the prowess. It's kind of overkill. Oh, that's a sword. My bad. I thought that was a... Okay, that's a weapon. I guess we could give that to our brother. Give you the holy stick. Yeah. Okay, so the claim throne has failed against this. Thank you for watching this. I'm going to continue it on in the next part, playing out the rest of my childhood. King Godwin II here. Please subscribe and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.